Good morning, everybody. This is Mia. I'm um I just broke down in tears because of Facebook. Let me charge my phone. I had some posts about sundown towns for blacks that still exist. And so people have the books on the list, or the green book, the list of safe and not safe places, and I could see where I had put in. We were in Alpena, Michigan once, and I think after my mom took me to dentist, I think, and to the orthodontist, and I ended up uh, being in the mall, which I loved. It was just a plain mall. It didn't have a fountain, which I always thought malls needed fountains. And I was in elementary school or junior high, I can't remember. And I'm still fairly young. Could have been high school for all I know, but I was still fairly young. And we're in the mall, one story, just a few stores, parking lot. I don't remember any food places in there. And she gets close to my face. We gotta get out of here before the sun goes down. And I was kind of laughing about making up kind of like an accent. Come on, like come on, we gotta get out of here before the sun goes down. Like, and I'm like a little kid, like what? And when you hear your mom's tone, there's a certain way. When you hear your mom's tone, you know this is not time to question it. You better get your butt. It doesn't matter how much clothes, comic books, whatever you want to buy, candy. Like no, you're going back home. Shut the door, lock the door, get yourself. Even my town, I saw a black man get chased and people bust out his window, try to destroy his truck. He was smart. We all like followed the horde. I don't know what was going on. We watched him drive right into the police station. If I would have thought I would have gone in there, I was probably scared. I was like, I feel like they're beating him up because he's black. I was probably scared to be like, stop there and get out of the cars. You know what we did. I don't think I was driving though. I didn't really drive to these kind of events. I had KKK put on my locker and my friend's locker who was black and Asian, and it's just one thing after another, y'all. Like, when your household is not the most loving and supportive, like when I grew up, when I was raising my kids, there was no adults showing me any attention. Like, I don't know, every Christmas, no Christmas present. So what kind of message does that teach your kids? They're like, oh, or she doesn't need anything. No car, nothing, you know. And I kind of miss when I worked in a nursery or in a daycare or the Sunday school, I guess you call it, when we'd make like gifts, Easter, stuff that they could take home, Christmas, Mother's Day, Father's Day. I kind of miss, because that gave the kids the opportunity to have a thing, you know, a gift, and it kind of taught you to respect and be happy to work on something that you're giving to your parent, and even if you don't have money to buy something, you put your heart into it, you know. At least that's my theory. I miss working with kids. I miss working with babies. I miss everything. I didn't get enough sleep. I broke down in tears thinking about when I saw a picture of my grandmother from Richmond, Virginia, and I see the look in her eye, and broke down in tears in front of my daughter, and said, I hate this country. I hate the way they treat us. And I think this group, if we can all stay in this group, I think we can make real change. I think we can, you talk about peace and love. Peace and love coming from the heart. I say things mean and hurtful because I'm a hurt person, a hurting person who hasn't healed. And I know that's the truth. I come from a very ugly, toxic family. Even if they had money, even if they have a nice house, nice cars, dress well, got our hair done, all this stuff that costs money, all this stuff surrounded by education, being educated and educating others was a huge thing in my family. So I take stuff with a grain of salt because my childhood was, you're going to learn. You're not just going to sit in class a few months a year and learn. You're going to, everything at home is going to be book reading, encyclopedias, doing mathematics, reading old Latin books, Oh, shoot, my phone didn't charge. It was at 16 and now it's at 8. What happened? Tired of this ad. I'm going to mark it as inappropriate, unwanted. Let me see if I can get this thing to charge. I don't think I have much time to make a video, but I just wrote to someone about sundown towns. So we were talking about Texas. It just blurred it out to the whole country. And I just burst into tears thinking about my grandmother's picture. I don't even know if I took a photograph. I think I took a photograph of it. The burn in her eyes, the men getting drafted off to wars, and you can't even vote, but yet you're getting drafted off to wars. You can't even shop. You can't even buy stuff. You can barely own land. You can't go to school with everybody. You can fight everybody's war, but you can't send your kids to school with your neighbor from a block away. You gotta send them an hour away on a bus. But today, you can hear in my voice, I don't feel well. I'm gonna plant these seeds. I don't even care. Actually, I'm gonna start with what's this one? I'm gonna start with this one. I don't even care. That's how I feel. I'm ready to just go on a vacation and get my razors and my swimsuit and just lay in some ocean water and lay in some pools and hot tubs and saunas and just rejuvenate me, self. Go and get some raw food. Go and get some raw foods. Go and get some juices. I mean, I can make that stuff. I'm tempted by a coupon for a box of food for $145. I have a $15 coupon. I'm so tempted to use it. They gave it to me on Sunday. I put this up in my cart. You're supposed to order by Saturday to get the food by Tuesday. Probably Wednesday this week, maybe. Tuesday or Wednesday this week. If I order it now, which I don't have the money, and I send it to here for next week, it would be $50 off coupon they gave me. I'm tempted. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's the enchilada blanca. If it's not, I don't know. I feel so sick right now. I walked into the Quaker meeting and I did smell somebody had like body wash, not a lot of perfume smell. Let's see where my email is. I don't know. I don't think I have much time, guys, on this video, and oh wait, I didn't mean to go to the email, I meant to go to the actual site. It's on Revolution. I'm so tempted to do this. Instead of going on vacation, just getting a boost with some food. Sometimes, you guys, I need it. I'm like sitting here making a bunch of food. I threw away the rest of my pasta sauce because I thought I saw mold on the side. I should put it in the freezer. Let's see what's next week. So the 26th, or the 27th, that's next week. It's the end of the month. And I might be in jury duty, I don't even know. Let's see what it is. Wait, why they got more stuff? Are they letting you just order stuff? No. Or is this what it is for next week? Ugh, my stomach started growling crazy. I never had this chia and fruit stew. My stomach just started. Oh, they had a picture of everything. Celery, strong, fresh pressed juice, marinated dark leafies, pesto, pasta, Big Mac with cheese, fruit and flour, fresh pressed juice, mushroom ragout, seed cheese wrap, pear crumble, chia and fruit stew, tangy, broccoli, I like that. Pineapple pizza and super energy balls. What are the juices? Celery and fruit and flour. I'm gonna order it. I don't have the money. I can use it. I think I can use it. What's this? Login with shop. What the heck is that? Let's see what's going on that week. Jury duty. Committee meeting. Oh, 2 appointments that day. I hate that. I gotta check the jury duty to see if I even have off that day, the 27th. Whew, this stuff is expensive. I haven't gotten this since June. I got it twice in June. What the heck? This is pretty much $200 for a day's worth of food. Let's see what's in my cart, bro. Cart is empty. You know what's weird? Why do they just have the products? Because I had the Big Mac and cheese. It's like, it's got all this stuff here, $0, $0. Like, additional juice, $8. This juice, $0. What? Why is this $0? I don't understand. Something's not right. Something's not right with their website. Alright, let's just order. This sandwich with the mushroom looks so good. Something's wrong with their thing. So submit orders by the 24th by 11:59 p.m. They got a person of color in their picture. And then what is this? Looks like chocolate chip cookie dough. Alright, so I'm gonna study for the NARM and watch Catfish, apparently, because it's already on. And I'm just gonna study for this test. I'm about to take this test. I'm gonna figure out how to take the test. Something told me to eat something salty. I got some water. My lemonade's empty. I've been having bad stomach aches, and I'm not gonna go to the expired bread place anymore, guys. I haven't been in a while, and we both were kind of like sick and digestive, like, and we eat different things, but this stuff is expired and old and rotten and moldy and expired and old and breathed on and touched and dropped and returned and could potentially left out. What do they do with the stuff that's been sitting, like chicken that's been sitting in the cereal aisle for 3 hours? Do they throw it away, or do they throw it in the freezer and send it to the food pantry? Like I can't anymore. It's one thing if you get something that says expires best sell by 3 days from now, and they freeze it, and that's one thing. Like I've had issues with dairy and bread and stuff like that happen, but getting back to the basics, I'm gonna plant these seeds that the cilantro never grew. I'm gonna plant those seeds, and if I get nothing but a dead plant, I'm gonna at least tell you guys I tried. If I get let's say tabletop, if I get a windowsill pot of a few tomatoes, I mean, you could purchase the ones that are for the indoor, outdoor. I've done that before with cherry tomatoes. It was excellent. My neighbor, I didn't have a screen on my window. The neighbors kept taking my food, and I yelled at the lady, keep your kids off my food. Like, oh, why should I? Just because they stuck their hand in your apartment to eat all of your produce? I'm like, we're homeless, I'm poor, using welfare or whatever to buy this stuff, or taking bottles back to get the refund so I can buy this food for me and my kids. It'd be like me going in their fridge and taking food. And maybe their culture, that's not a big deal, but, you know, people say I'm greedy yet. Me and my kids are about to starve because you're taking from us. Or we worked extra hard and did a babysitting session somewhere or something, and someone gave us a gift card for some pizza and you guys ate it, like, and my kids are starved for dinner that night. Like, no. Been there, done that one too many times. So people tell me I'm selfish. Until I can put my oxygen mask on and get it together, I'm going to help my kids and family with their oxygen masks and then move out from there. Because then I will be able to have sustainability, which is not guaranteed. The pearl of this video is, if you're, I hate when I hear my hair breaking off. If you're wondering what the wealthy are doing, if you're wealthy yourself, it's fine to keep it a secret. It's interesting in this country, some of the wealthy we value, entertainers, sports, musicians, how we value this over teachers, certain healthcare providers. And when we support corporations by buying things, even people who have food stamps, welfare, and Medicaid, you're still buying things. Even with Section 8, you're still buying something. You're making a lot of people at the top wealthy. You're making some people in the middle okay, and you're making certain people at the very bottom. Yeah, you got an apartment. Yeah, you can go to Walmart and get your groceries out every weekend, but you're still making minimum wage, and you're working like our old maintenance man. You're working at 10 different sites as the only person. That's not okay. You need a couple of y'all. And they gotta weed out people that are slow, or a lot of times I notice in people like flailing at Pizza Hut. Look how fast I do this, blah, 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 blah. Then you actually see a clock ticking, and I do it, and I look like a slow old lady. And they just shake their heads. I can't even watch you, you're so slow. You're going to mess us all up. My numbers are going to be bad. So I just made that in 56 seconds. You went like this and make a lot of fuss, and it took you 2 minutes and 12 seconds. I actually had a contest once. And guess what I lost? And guess what happened during the contest? They didn't have a timer. And I had to stop what I was doing to tell them to go get it, and they had to go get it and come back. There was something that happened that they should have accounted for. There's the timer or something that was missing. I did a Pizza Hut contest. The guy who won was the manager, one of the regional manager's son. And some of it was subjective. And the objective one for me, I got. So I think my partner's home. I keep hearing something. Anyways, if you're wealthy and you don't share the secrets of how to get and stay wealthy, that's fine with me. But the rest of you all, every time we spend $1, that goes into someone else's hands. Every time we make $1, that goes into our hands. And we need to make a decision on what to do with it. Easier said than done, because a lot of dollars are going out and I'm borrowing with really high interest. I am swallowed in debt for the first time. And consumer debt, this is the worst I've ever been in my entire life. And I'm telling you the situation. Told it on my own voice recorder about feeling like I'm trying to pick up the slack for everybody and being loving and patient. But when does enough become enough? And when I have an emergency and the only people around are the only people that are around, and I say, oh my God, if I didn't have the spare minimum, I would have nothing. So I have a fear. And going back to the homesteading thing, if it's my farm, my 3.5 acres, and my horse, and my donkey, and my chickens, and my tortoise, and my pets, not food rabbits, and my koi fish pond, I'm the one that's got to make sure the rats don't swim in it, or the neighbor's cockroaches don't get in my house, or the kids don't start shooting guns off at my animals and my car because I'm black and trying to cut down my trees and light stuff on fire. It's gonna be up to me. But the big thing when, like Home Alone, this is my house and I have to defend it. The boy was home alone and he knew he was alone and he had to rise up. But when you have everyone else around you who's is able but not necessarily willing to do their portion of the chores, it becomes very, very impossible. So I don't know if I said it on here in my other recording. I got 2 licenses. One is telemedicine I'm going to renew before July to a real license, or a full license, I should say. And 2, that's for Vermont, and for Maryland, it's due. Today is the 19th. It's due in a month and 10 days. It's about 40 days from now. I think what I'm going to do is do it now and do the other one since I have the resident agent or registered agent. Just get it done. I don't have the money. I don't have the money for this food. I could spend $200 and order stuff from Vitacost instead of this, but I have time. I'll think about it. $15 off coupon is so tempting. The more that I can focus on my task, my billing, my businesses, like if I'm going to be cleaning up after someone else, I might as well be driving around the state for $50 for 3 hours of work for notary. Like that's where it comes down to. But I like to be close to my clinic stuff. So I'm going to get this food and get this stuff through my mind Everyone has a role to play. My son was struggling with something for a little while. I think he might have been back at school. There was a snake in the backyard. I don't know if he went and got the snake or scared the snake, but it's like everybody does their part. It's just, how come